Imagine that you have a 10-year down portfolio, right? You might have heard already almost all successful people have hasn't become success, doesn't achieve success like that. So they do have 10-year down portfolio, right? When nothing is working, everything is like in vain, right? Your efforts, you are suffering from pain and like loss and depression, anxiety. And so now you have lost almost like 10 years of your life, right? So what is the way that you can just get up that like in today's video we are discussing about that. How can we just get back the lost time, right? Or how can we just get back those wasted years, right? So time is just an illusion, right? There are still two perspectives of time. One considering time as a illusion, another is time is like limited, right? So both I will take into account, right? So how to get that lost time, right? So how do you get that, right? So it starts with presence, right? Everything exists in the present moment, right? Like your past is your future is a mystery, right? Past is a history, right? But present is a gift, right? Present is a gift, right? Future is a mystery, right? And past is just history, right? You don't have to repeat it, right? It is gone. Once gone, it's gone, right? So it starts with present, right? So being present moment, right? We already discussed a lot about meditation, being in present moment, how it helps, right? So I don't think about crystal and chanting, right? I'm giving yourself 10 minutes a day, right, to disconnect from the illusion, right? We are all in the matrix, right? In the mayhem, right? Which is designed to distract from the source, from the God, right? But we have the power to connect back again, right? By with the help of meditation, right? By spending time with ourselves, right? So we just take the 10 minutes out, right? Every day, right? To disconnect from this rat race, right? That every person is going on, right? And just seek the guidance from within, right? Like you have everything you want, right? In yourself only. We are the God and goddesses. We don't have to see God in in like mosque temple or something, right? The God lies within how we are living our life, how we are taking care of ourselves, how we are spending time, like what activities we are doing, right? When we just become mindful of it, right? We are all our God and goddesses, right? So we have the power to manifest anything into your life. Like you can become whatever you want. You are the co-creator of your reality, right? So that we are discussing, right? And for that, it is so important to connect with yourself, to know your thyself, right? To sit with yourself for 10 minutes. To set a timer for maybe 15, 20, whatever minutes, 10 minutes, right? So no phone, right? No multitasking, right? No future tripping, right? Just sit, breathe, right? People are not able to do this, right? That's why they are just into chaos. That's why they're just distracted. That's why they are having a lot of troubles like anxiety, depression, and all this stuff. Right? So notice now, hear your own heartbeat. Watch how your thoughts try to pull away from the moment. Like example, don't follow them. Right? There will be thoughts who are just getting you away. Right? That we have to again come back to our consciousness, come back to the awareness. That is the meditation. Because we are having a monkey mind, right? So there will be a lot of thoughts, but it is our duty to come back again to ourselves, to our breathing, right? That is the thing. So do this, right, or ever weekly, and you will notice something wild. What will you know? Time stretches. See, time gone, right? Now you don't have to worry because you have just surpassed that time, right? So time stretches. You feel fuller, ideas flow easier, joy sneaks, right? Joy sneaks in, right? Where stress used to live, right? So this is the thing. This is the essence. This is the reality that you have to understand, right? And you have to practice it. It comes with practice. See, at 5 times, first of all, it will not be convenient for you, right? Then you will increase the time slowly and gradually. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And now you have become like habitual, right? It's like your habit. And so now you will be able to see changes in your life, right? And this doesn't belong to what I'm writing here, right? It doesn't belong to that only. But you also have become mindful of what you are doing, right? You will be channeling your thoughts properly. You will not waste your time, right, in the things that don't serve you, right? You will be like so much mindful of what activities you are doing, how you are living your life, and managing all your things in your life, right? So this is the key, right? But people don't understand this, right? In this way, you are tapping into the timeline. You are tapping into yourself, right? And you are just getting into your God power. We are all God and goddesses. We have God power within ourselves, but we never tap into that. Why? Because we are lost. Because we are lost in this worldly, uh, materialistic things, right? The things that keep away from the God source energy, right? We are distracted. That's why we are not able to tap into our inner power. Everything lies within. Right? You don't need to seek any guru, any mentor, right? Everything lies within. You have to ask right questions to yourself, and the answers will automatically come within yourself, from your higher self, right? From your consciousness, from your awareness. This is the key, right? So yeah, so now you're eliminated steps. Now time is gone, right? Now your time will be just an illusion, right? This is the waste, right? Next, the time is a mind game, right? And you are losing them. Years where you lose 10 years, not on calendar, but it is in your mind. This is like this is important to understand, right? This statement. And it will take time, right? You will not be able to directly digest it because you are not aware of, you are not conscious enough, right? But like it has a meaning, right? You're just losing, you're not losing the 10 years, not on calendar, but in your mind. It is in your mind that because time is just an illusion, right? So you age yourself mentally by replaying the old regrets that they are your greatest hits, right? So you always think, okay, that this doesn't happen and all the chaos runs into your mind, right? Because you are not aligned with the sequential universe. Because you're not tapping into yourself, into godly power. So you are always into distraction, right? Everything's a distraction, right? Everything is manipulation. The ads that you see, right? It triggers the emotions in yourself, right? And so now you are chasing something every now and then, right? So that fear part goes away. And you have to practice this, right? So these are all regrets, right? That keep on coming. Like, oh my God, I have been like 39 years old or 40 years old, and still my marriage is not there, my family is not set up, and all that. What are all these? These are society and norms, right? Society has imposed, right? But you have the chance to get back to the right track by tapping into yourself, right? So you fast forward your joys by always thinking what's next. Yeah, this is the trigger, right? What's next, right? You're fast forward. You spend your youth waiting for weekends, right? Listen, you spend your youth waiting for weekends. You're either to waiting for vacation, and your old age is wishing. You just slow the hell down, right? This is the real thing, right? This is the essence, right? Understand this, right? So it holds like important things, right? What life is about. It has the entire story, right? So that's not living. That's being a treadmill on VR headset, thinking you're going somewhere while your soul is stuck in neutral. So you're not tap into your soul, your godly power, right? Which is the key, right? Which is the key to everything, right? Which is the key to peace, love, harmony, abundance, prosperity, everything, each and everything. And you have the power, and you can do it. But it is only for you to have to take the decision of tapping into yourself, tapping into your godly power. Then you will not worry about all these things, spending and all this, because you will become so mindful, right? That there will be limited distractions into your life, right? So your path will be clear, right? The time will just become an illusion, right? And yeah, it takes the effort, right, to understand this, right? But you have to tap into yourself, right? To know, right? To know thyself, right? What is going on, is how you can channel your energy, how you can control your mind, because everything is in mental, right? So that's why it is said, like, for example, yeah, like this one, yes. So this statement is like, it shows like everything is mental, right? Everything is mental. It is already mentioned in seven hermetic principles of the entire universe. Everything is in mental, everything is in mind. So when you can control mind, you can control everything. I repeat, when you control your mind, you can control each and everything. And this is the secret. Right? So I hope that now, for now, you will not be worrying about this time element, right? Because let me tell you another, like, give you another example also. So now you are born in this world, right? You are born in the form of energy, a point dot. And do you think that your life, you are responsible for or your life, whatever is happening in your life, right? You are only responsible. No, actually nothing is in your control, right? Everything is in God control. But when you are tapping into God power, right? When you are tapping into consciousness and awareness, you get back the control. This is the real truth. When you are tapping into that God power that lies inside you, you are in control, right? But when you are surrounded by distractions, by worldly things, right? This metric, then nothing is in your control. So this is the essence. I hope you really understand, right? If you're new and I consider something for regular dose of positivity, we talk about motivation, learning, and how to become the greatest person, right? And so, yeah, support this channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and share to someone who really want to know this, the real truth, right? So I hope, yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.